Hey everyone, welcome back to Joe and Kiba Explore. So this is part 2 of a 2-part series of the North Downs Way between Dorking and Guildford. In part 1, I walked from Dorking through some beautiful vineyards and beautiful scenery. We also passed and had a look at a couple of pillbox that are dotted along this part of the North Downs Way. And then we stopped and had a rest at Bletchwood Downs. So if you haven't watched that, there will be a link to that video at the top of this video. Otherwise, settle in to watch part 2, where we walk from Bletchwood Heath through Newlands Corner, past St Martha's Church, through Chantry Wood, and then back to my van in Guildford. Enjoy. I just love this particular stretch here because you've got the broadleaf trees to your left. They're the deciduous trees. And then you've got the pine trees to your right, which kind of look the same all year round. So I know I said earlier on about if you're wanting to do a hike and not be disturbed by other people, then the North Downs Way between Dorking and Guildford is likely not for you, particularly on a Saturday. In saying that, because I was very much like, part of me wanted to be really like on my own in the wilderness, and I've managed about 20 minutes on my own before bumping into somebody else. That's been like the maximum time. I'm literally going to bump into people now, so I'm going to stop filming. So you probably see the people I walk past just behind me. But I have run into some really lovely people. While I was having lunch, I had this fantastic conversation with this guy who was just doing a circular walk in the area. And, you know, one of the things he talked about was the 3 great things he did this week. You know, what a way to have a conversation with someone is to talk about the 3 brilliant things that you've done this week. And if you're curious, one of them was the walk that he was doing. He also went to a jazz festival in London, and he also went to see an artist that he really, really loved at the National Art Gallery. And so that was just so great. And so I then shared with him what great things I'd done that week, of which the hike today is one of them. And then I went and swam in the sea yesterday. I basically ran into the sea. It was pretty rough water. I'll switch to a clip from my iPhone now so you can kind of see what it looked like. And I got so badly dunked. Like, I don't think I've ever been that badly dunked. And I lost a shoe, so like one of my little boots that I wear. So yeah, a pretty intense swim. But yeah, so I met him, and then I've just met just so many other people, like another lovely couple, you know, and it's quite nice, you know, getting a bit of a balance of being on your own and appreciating the wilderness and the scenery, and then bumping into lovely people, lovely friendly people. It's really good, really good. But as you can see, it is hella busy at Newlands Corner. I mean, you'd expect it to be on such a glorious day. Anyway, it's a really cool vehicle coming up. What is that? It's like a really cool bus. You had enough, have you? Have you had enough? You gonna come? You gonna keep walking? You just want to rest on the grass? Come on, let's go. Yeah, come on. It's the last leg, Keeps. I know you're tired, darling. We made it to Newlands Corner, which was a great relief because they have facilities and whatnot there, so I could fill up Kiba's water bottle and whatnot. But you would have seen how bloody busy it was. It was insane. And when I arrived, I don't know, some guy turned into the car park and another guy was yelling out the window saying, that was so effing dangerous. And I was like, oh, wow, I've just been walking generally through peacefulness, even if I did bump into people. And in a couple of minutes of getting to Newlands Corner, it was hectic. But we're on the last leg of our journey now. And I've decided to walk the low path because it's less busy. I mean, on the higher path, you get a great view, but I've had great views all day. And also I have been to Newlands Corner multiple times before. So I'm taking the lower path. It's less stressful and it leads me in the same direction. So I'm about to walk up St Martha's Hill. I had totally hoped I wouldn't have to walk up the hill, but alas I do. But it is worth it. It's a beautiful view and the church up there is quite lovely to look at. So I've done about 12 and a half miles now. Oh no, 11 and a half miles now. And so we've only got 1.5 miles left until we get back to the van. But man, am I feeling it. I can feel it in my legs, I can feel it in my feet. My legs aren't quite on autopilot, but definitely feeling physically tired now. Mentally, I'm feeling pretty good, but I reckon as soon as I sit down and take my shoes off, that'll be it. It'll be interesting to see. But we're currently walking through Chantry Wood, so we're really just outside of Guildford. It's a beautiful woodland. I have walked in here numerous times just for a casual walk with Kiba. But I've not actually walked through this bit, so that's always nice when we discover something slightly new and different. I feel really good about doing today's walk, and it was really lovely to take you along with me. I hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the scenery, and also just got a bit of an idea of what kind of to expect if you were to do the Dorking to Guildford part of the North Downs Way. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this week, and until next time, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.